All right, let's talk about Notion. You've probably heard it's this super powerful do-everything tool, right? But when you first open it up, it can feel, well, a little intimidating. Kind of like getting a giant box of Legos with no instruction manual. So in the next few minutes, we're going to change that. We're going to show you exactly how to start building piece by piece.
I mean, are you just drowning in a sea of digital sticky notes? Got random to-do list apps all over your phone, documents scattered everywhere? It's such a common struggle, right? Just trying to find that one central place to organize your life or your work or your studies.
And this is why the best way to think about Notion isn't really as an app, but as your own personal digital Lego set. It gives you all these fundamental building blocks so you can create the exact system you need, one that's perfectly tailored to you.
So every great Lego creation has to start with one of those big, flat base plates. Well, in Notion, that's called a page. It's your blank canvas. It's the starting point for literally everything you're going to build.
Now, this little symbol right here, this is the single most important key in Notion. I'm not kidding. It's the /. Think of it as your magic wand. Anytime you want to create something new, some text, a heading, a to-do list, whatever, you just start by typing this.
Let's put that magic wand to use right now. It's so easy. To make a simple to-do list, you just hit that / key, start typing to-do, and hit enter. Boom! Now you can add your tasks and get that super satisfying feeling of checking them off. And just like that, you've made your first simple but really powerful build. You see, everything you add to a page is what's called a block. That text you just typed, that's a block. A heading for a new section, that's a block too. Just think of them as individual Lego bricks. You can stack them, you can move them around, and you can arrange them in any order you want to build out your page.
Okay, you've totally mastered the basic bricks. Now let's move on to the real game changer here, databases. If pages and blocks are your classic Legos, then think of databases as those awesome Lego Technic sets. You know, the ones that let you build really complex systems with structure and all kinds of moving parts.
So what even is a database? I know the word sounds a little technical, a little scary, but don't let it fool you. In Notion, it's just a collection of your pages, but with these special labels on them called properties. You can think of properties as little tags, for stuff like due dates, priority levels, or a project status. They are the secret sauce that lets you organize and filter all your info in some really amazing ways.
So this might just look like a simple table or a spreadsheet, but here's the key difference in Notion. Each one of these rows is its own full Notion page. You can click into it and add notes, images, whatever you want. And each column, like status or due date, that's a property that adds all that organizing context to the page.
And you can add all sorts of properties to fit whatever you need. You've got text for notes, select properties for things like status tags, dates for deadlines, or even person properties if you want to assign tasks to people. It's all about customizing how you label and sort your stuff.
All right, this right here is where Notion truly separates itself from pretty much every other tool out there. Using those properties we just talked about, we can unlock the magic of views, which lets you look at the exact same information from completely different angles.
Okay, get ready, because this is the feature that makes people absolutely fall in love with Notion. We're about to see how one set of data can just completely transform right before our eyes.
Okay, so here's our task database again, right? In that standard table view we just saw. It's clean, it's organized, it's easy to read. But this is just one way to look at our data. Now, with just one click, we've changed our view. This is the exact same data, but now it's a Kanban board, and it's automatically grouped by our status property. You can literally just drag and drop tasks from not started to in progress. It's incredible. Let's do it one more time. We change the view again, and poof, your tasks are now plotted on a calendar, automatically organized by their due date property. You can see your whole timeline at a glance.
Now think about what just happened. Did we ever copy or re-enter any information? Nope. It's all one database. It's a single source of truth. All we did was change the lens we were looking through. And that is the power of views. Multiple perspectives with zero extra work. It's amazing.
So you've built your pages, you've structured your data. Now, let's make your workspace actually work for you by automating all those repetitive, boring tasks using templates and buttons. First up, we've got templates. A template is basically a pre-built page that you can duplicate with a single click. Think of a weekly meeting note page that already has all the right headings in place, or a new project brief with all the sections ready to be filled out. You just build it once, and then you can reuse it forever.
Buttons are for smaller, more immediate actions. A button is just this little clickable element you can put on a page that performs a preset action for you. For example, you could have a button that instantly adds your entire list of daily chores to your to-do list every single morning.
So when do you use which one? Well, it's pretty simple actually. Use a template when you want to create a complete, pre-filled page, like a new weekly review, and use a button for those small, repeatable actions inside a page, like adding your morning routine checklist.
So let's just do a quick recap. Everything in Notion starts with pages, and those pages are made of blocks. That little slash command, that's your key to creating anything you want. Databases give you superpowers with properties and views. And finally, templates and buttons save you a ton of time by automating your workflows.
So, we've given you the base plates, the bricks, the advanced Technic pieces, and even some automated instructions. You have the full digital Lego set right at your fingertips. The only question left is, what are you going to create?